Boy, I've got to tell you guys about this fucking thing. Happened to me this morning. This is first thing this morning. Now I get up. Uh, my wife leaves to go to work about 7:30. I'm usually up, but if I'm not, my dog don't let me stay in bed much past my wife leaving. And she comes in there with about every toy she's got and wakes me up. So I get up, I get ready to go, turn the app on. If you guys don't know, I've been forced to run Uber Eats. Um, and if you don't know why, you just have to go watch. I'm not going into all that shit. But on these Uber Eats, and the reason why I don't run people for Uber or Lyft anymore is because I don't wear a mask. But on these Uber Eats, they do a couple of other things like Uber Select. That if you got they send you a card and you go shopping for people. I don't fucking shop for people. No, I ain't doing that shit. I don't even shop for myself. But they also pick up supplies from, like I do, this pet store that's right down the road. I do a lot of stuff in and out of there to people's houses and apartments and shit. I also do beauty stores. They have customers that order shit. I'll go in there and pick it up and take it to them. Sometimes I'm taking beauty supplies to beauty stores or beauty salons or these beauty schools or whatever. But now these pet stores runs, they're kind of a pain in the ass because a lot of these people, they'll order 2 or 3 bags of freaking 50 pounds of dog food or cat litter or something. These big bags, man, of cat litter. And I'll go over and I'll pick them up, and then I'll get over, and they live in an apartment complex where you got to walk across 50 yards to get to the front door of their building, and then they live up on the 3rd floor every time, or 4th floor. You got to carry all this shit up the stairs and take it to their doors. Well, this morning, right out of the gate, I turned the damn app on, and it's fucking pet store run. So I fuck it up. Let's go. I drive over there to get it, and I walk in, and they go, "Who you here to pick up for?" I go, "Desiree." They go, "Oh." And they look at me. I go, "What?" And they go, "It's that one right over there." And they point, and there's a cart. And I'm talking a heavy-duty cart, loaded up, got 10 bags, 50-pound bags of dog food on it, 3 50-pound bags of cat litter. I looked at it and I said, "What?" I go, "Yeah, that's the order." And I looked at them and I said, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and throw this in my Jeep. I'm going to drive it over there, but I'm going to call them and tell them beforehand that this shit, I ain't hauling it nowhere. It's coming off right out of the back of my truck and on the ground. I'm not hauling it up no stairs or anything." And those people looked at me and said, "Man, that's the same thing I'd fucking tell them too." That's what the store told me. So I go out and I load this shit in my truck. It squat my Jeep down. That's how much it weighed. It squatted ass into my Jeep down. And I got heavy duty shocks and shit on there, folks. New ones. But so I loaded it and I got my Jeep and I fucking called her. She finally answers the phone. I said, "Yeah, this is Brian with Uber Eats. I'm delivering your pet store delivery." She goes, "Yeah." And I go, "I just need to let you know, man, I'm a 60-year-old man. I got heart problems and lung problems. And now I loaded this stuff into my Jeep. But when I get it over there, I'm not carrying this shit nowhere. I'm not going up no stairs or anything." And she's going, "Now wait a minute." And I go, "Wait a minute, lady. I'm telling you, I'm not a forklift. I'm not going to do this. So I'm just giving you fair warning before I get over there. And she goes, man, we do this every week. I said, all right. So I hung up, drove over there. Now, I could hear her husband in the background when I was talking to her on the phone. Evidently, she had me on speaker. And so when I show up, I pull up out in front of their house. Now, they got 2 trucks and a couple of cars in the driveway. I can't even get nowhere in their driveway and get up by the house. So I have to pull up out in the street. Well, her husband comes marching off the fucking porch right out of the gate, buddy, as soon as I got there. So I walk out and he's fucking blowing up on me, telling me something about me being a 60-year-old man and driving for Uber Eats, fucking lazy-ass motherfucker, and telling me I'm going to put that shit up on the porch like it said, I'm supposed to do, is what he's telling. So I stand there and I let him talk and shit. And he looks at me and he says, you called my wife lady. That blew my mind. Told my wife you ain't called her a lady and then tell her you're not a forklift. This is your job. Do your job. And when he got done, I was like, man, I'm trying to tell him I called your wife lady out of respect. I mean, isn't that what you call a woman? And he's still fucking running his mouth. He's telling me you either put that shit on my porch or you take that shit back to the store. I laughed. And he's going, fucking still running his mouth. I said, buddy, fuck you and your old lady. He goes, I done called your boss, and I called and I've talked to him about you already. I said, you did? I said, that's amazing, because I work for myself. You didn't call me. And he goes, and he keeps running his mouth. I said, buddy, I'm telling you right now, you want this shit? You better get it out of my truck. And he goes, no, you just take it back to the store. I walked around to the back of the truck. I said, all right. I whipped and pulled that door open. I started grabbing bags of dog food and slapping it right on the curb right out in front of his house. I piled all 10 bags up out there, took him 3 50-pound bags of cat litter. I was throwing this shit, folks. I didn't care if the bags busted open or not. I slammed that shit on the ground. Now he tell me, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here. Like he owned the fucking place. I was sitting in the street. Then when I told him again, I said, fuck you and your fucking old lady. He starts marching over to me like he's going to do something. I just turned around and looked. He turned around and went back in his fucking house. People, these guys, they pull this shit on me. $9, I hauled that shit 7 miles. There wasn't no fucking way I was stacking that shit anywhere after the way he talked to me. I wasn't going to do it anyway. I don't get paid for that. But that's my morning, folks. Let's see how many other videos I make today. You guys have a good one.